Here from D Guitars Miami with another edition of This Week in Cool Guitars. This week's particular pairing is a special edition Millennium Falcon guitar and matching Star Wars mini amp that I built. I just finished them yesterday. The guitar itself was quite the challenge because I built it out of an old MPC model kit, and anybody that has ever built model kits knows that model kits are not exactly the hardest plastic to work with. So this guitar took a lot of reinforcing. You'll notice on the back there are a lot of screws all the way around, and those screws basically are holding metal L brackets that push against the walls on the inside to keep them solid, but it's fairly solid now. I basically constructed the guitar structure of it using a 3¼ inch sleeve of red oak going all the way through. The center block that the bridge mounts to is a 1 inch thick block of oak. Of mahogany, which gives it a little bit warmer tone, like a Les Paul. I use a couple of PAF style pickups out of an Agile Les Paul copy. Volume and tone pots are 500K linear volume, 500K audio taper tone, and the knobs are actually Pez dispenser heads, R2-D2 and C3PO, with specially modified chicken head knobs that I put inside them and glued together. I used a standard type of bridge for the guitar itself. The neck was a very fast, very comfortable first act neck that I've had for quite some time, with a nice wide 1 11/16 inch nut. Very nice profile, and the action's really low. The headstock, you'll notice I did a battle scene type of thing, a space battle between the Millennium Falcon truss rod cover, which was a Micro Machine, and a TIE Fighter lapel pin. And then I painted some stars on the headstock, which I basically glittered, and it's got the laser blast between the two ships. Strap buttons are the larger black type at both ends. The jack is mounted on the back, so that way it's more streamlined, it's not sticking out. You use an angle plug, you don't even feel it. I painted it to give it a little bit more of the actual look of the ship as best as I could with this, and I even I gave it some aging by spraying it with some hickory stain, so that way it would look like, you know, it's been running through hyperspace for years. And let's face it, you have something like this going through hyperspace, it's not supposed to look showroom new. You could hear the bridge pickup with the distortion. Let me talk about the amp really quick. The amp is very cool. It's a 4-watt design that it's very simple. You got your 4-inch speaker, you've got the board right here, but as you probably heard, it's very loud, and I haven't even cranked it. You got your volume, you got your tone, and you got your gain control there. Killer ripping distortion, on-off switch, and it uses a 9 to 14 volt AC adapter. The higher the voltage, the more oomph. Speaker is right here, okay, and it's funny because this back side is flat, it's not textured, but this side is 3-dimensional. Saw this lunchbox tin in a store, and I thought it would be perfect to use. And of course, if you notice, I did sign my creation there at the bottom. All in all, this was a very fun project. People have been asking, what does it sound like? Neck pickup. distortion, turn up some clean. Both pickups. Some nice jazz tunes. Some of the other features that I went with as well, I used a set of Epiphone style tuners. Because I like the keystone buttons, kind of give them a winged look, and for this type of thing that fit perfectly. And I had the tuners in a bag, so it didn't cost me anything. The sign in the back of the head, of course. I'll do it upside down again like the last video, so you can see the D Guitars Miami, my signature, the date, and the model number, the MF1. It's a family show, so keep it clean. It's not the Mother F, it's Millennium Falcon 1. My girlfriend already said that. Oh, and of course on the back here, in the neck heel, we've got Darth Vader's TIE Fighter flying in, for the attack. I did the best I could with some of the detailing, the grease run and everything. And inside the cockpit, I even put the two model kit Han Solo and Chewbacca glued in that I painted, and then behind them are Micro Machines R2-D2 and C-3PO, which you can't even see, so it was kind of wasted, but whatever. I had planned, the rear, I actually took the clear plastic rear and I sprayed on the inside of it glitter paint, and then on top of that a Bahama blue color, so that way when the light hits it just right, it sparkles and shines. Let me see if I can demonstrate. See? So it sparkles and shines. The reason I did that was because I had plans to do like somebody else had built the Millennium Falcon, to put in LEDs and lights and whatever, but he built it using the real toy from 1979, which, if anybody knows a real toy, the plastic is thicker, it's a lot more solid. This, I was worried that it would even be structurally sound. So rather than focusing on those things, I opted just make it playable. It is playable, it's very reliable, and it holds the tuning very well. The toggle switch is where the satellite is supposed to be. I make use of every area that I can, so that way it doesn't look like anything is supposed to be missing. Even half of the hatch that's at the top, that's behind the bridge. Yeah, all in all, it was a fun but very challenging project. And would I do it again? Yeah, but the next one I build will definitely have a lot of improvements upon it, such as using the actual toy itself instead of a model kit, and putting in things like LEDs or whatever. But I like the fact that I put in two pickups. It makes it, versatile enough like any normal guitar would be, with at least two pickups. The amp is really, really neat too. Not that I would gig with this, it's only 4 watts, but it's great to putt around the house with. And this guitar is definitely gig worthy. It's also nice that it's got some acoustic resonance to it as well. Given the way it's been built, because the center area, there really isn't anything touching the top. So all in all, it was a nice, surprising end result after basically weeks of late night and Sunday toiling. So anyway, if you'd like me to build you something like this, or another playset guitar like a Millennium Falcon or a Batmobile or whatever, don't hesitate to give me a call at 305-896-1811. And lunchbox amplifiers, cigar box amplifiers, might as well pimp it out. Like this one, cigar box amp. cigar box guitars, etc., etc., don't hesitate to give me a call. 305-896-1811. Until next time, Doran Markowitz from D Guitars Miami. Thanks for watching and have a great day.